Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fully describe the single transformation which maps shape A to shape B. If you're translating and you're moving towards the right as shown on the Cartesian plane, that means you're moving in the positive x direction. If you're moving towards the left as shown, what it means is you're moving in the negative x direction. Also, if you're moving up on the Cartesian plane, that's moving in the positive y direction. And likewise, if you're moving downwards as shown, then you're moving in the negative y direction. So therefore, in order to describe the transformation, the first step is to pick the same corner or the same vertex on the two shapes. I'm going to pick the vertex as shown or as highlighted. Then I'm going to highlight that in order to count the translation that has taken place. If I'm going from A, which is x and y, that's the coordinate of the position, to shape B, let's start with our x-axis. What it means is I've moved 1 unit to the right as shown. And because I'm moving 1 unit to the right, right is positive x, that means I've moved x plus 1. And if I want to count in which direction I'm moving on my y-axis, that is, am I moving up or down, I will start by highlighting my 2 points such that I can count and say I'm moving 1, 2, and 3 units downwards. And because I'm moving downwards, that's negative y direction, so that is y minus 3. So for this translation, I've moved 1 unit plus 1 to the right and 3 units downwards. Another way of writing that is to say I've moved 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. In the second example, I will start by picking the same corner on the two shapes. So if I pick the top right corner as shown in shape A, I'm going to pick the top right corner for shape B. The first movement is for my x-axis. So if I highlight as shown, what it means is I'm moving from shape A. So I've moved 1. I'm going to highlight this and extend my highlight. I've moved 1 and 2. I'm stopping there because I've gotten to the same point on my B. And I'm moving towards the left, so that's negative x direction. And because I moved 2 units, that'll be minus 2. So writing that out, I'm moving from shape A with coordinates x, y. My translation will be for x, I move towards the left, which is minus 2. And then for my y, I'm going to highlight again for my y-axis. And you can see that what it means is I'm moving upwards in the positive y direction. 1, 2, and 3. That's plus 3. So to write that down, that will be y plus 3. Or if I write that in words, I moved 2 units because it's in the negative x, that's to the left, 2 units left. And then I've moved 3 units in the upward direction, so 3 units up. In the last but not the least example, to describe the transformation that has taken place, in this case, translation, I'll start by picking the same vertex or corner on my two shapes. Then the next step is for me to highlight. I'm starting with the x-axis. And if I count, I can see that I'm moving towards the left. So that's 1, 2, 3. and 4 units towards my left. And because I'm moving towards the left, that's on the negative x-axis in that direction. So that's negative 4. And if I start by writing the translation that has occurred, I'm going from xy coordinates to b. X is in the negative direction, so that's minus 4. And from y, I go back to my diagram, and then I'm going to highlight. You don't necessarily have to highlight. I'm just highlighting in order to explain. I'm moving upwards, 1 unit upwards. And because it's in the upward direction, that's plus. So I have y plus 1. And if I write that in words, I have 4 units to the left on the x-axis, and then 1 unit up in the positive y direction. Thanks for watching. Bye.